Thank you, Kim. Let's talk about taxes. It seems really odd to be saying this considering we're toward the end of June, but it is just about tax time. If you haven't filed your taxes yet, you have until July 15th to do so. But there may be some new deductions potentially that you want to take advantage of. So CPA and CEO of Wealthability, Tom Wheelwright, is joining us this morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
So let's talk a little bit about taxes. We know it's always April 15th, right? That is a day that's ingrained in your head. Have you seen a lot of people wait to file their taxes and taking like these extra 3 months to get everything in order?
Oh, for sure. They're taking the time to make sure they're getting all the deductions. They're taking the time to make sure they file right. Plus, they don't have to actually pay their tax until July 15th, and that's the big win.
So let's talk a little bit about deductions. Are there any new deductions that we can write off because of the coronavirus?
You know, there actually are. The CARES Act had several new deductions that we can write off. But really, the ones to remember are the ones that have always been there, but now we actually have the expense, like the home office, like certain meals, some certain travel. There's a lot of expenses that sometimes we forget to write off, because we forget that we do have a business in our home, and we forget that that home office is deductible.
So let's talk a little bit about the home office, because I know a lot of folks have created a home office and maybe spent some of their own money, a lot of their money, to kind of get it up to speed, and maybe they're planning to work from home for the foreseeable future. How does it work when you go about writing off your home office if somebody's doing their taxes, you know, on TurboTax or something like that on their own?
Well, the key is that you must have a business. So whether it's an online business, a home business, or it's your own business that you would normally go to work, you have to have a business. Employees do not get this deduction.
Oh, okay. So if my company has forced me to work from home and I'm going to be doing that, you know, let's say example for the rest of the year, I can't write that off.
That's right. So the way you would do that is ask your company, could you be an independent contractor so that you're no longer an employee? If you're not an employee and you're an independent contractor, you can write it off.
Oh, interesting stuff. What are some other tips that people should keep in mind with that deadline fast approaching?
Well, first of all, it's a July 15th deadline, but it can be extended. So if you're not quite ready by July 15th, you can extend till October 15th. You need to make sure you've paid in your tax. And don't forget that not only is your 2019 tax liability due on July 19th, so are your first half of your 2020 taxes if you pay estimated payments.
So I know we've got a graphic with all the deductions to think about, and sometimes we forget these, especially if we're, you know, trying to avoid doing our taxes and want to get it done as fast as possible. So walk me through some of the things that folks can think about. I mean, we've got the credit for schools, the business lunches that you mentioned, the charitable mileage, all things that we can get back in our taxes if we write them off.
Exactly. And sometimes we forget, for example, the charitable mileage, I think, is a big one. A lot of people spend a lot of travel going back and forth to a food bank or something like that, and that is deductible as a charitable deduction. So don't forget any of those. Don't be afraid of the IRS. Okay, if you do it right and you have your tax preparer help you with it, you shouldn't have any problems.
Okay, interesting tips this morning, and the home office stuff I found pretty fascinating as well, just because so many people have been working from home. We know you're going to be busy next month, so good luck with everything, and I'm sure probably the rest of the year. We know CPAs are always busy.